What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another weekly festival series. And as always, we start with the photo challenge. We have to photograph a 2009 Ford Focus RS. That car can be bought at the auto show or for sometimes even less at the auction house. So that's two easy ways to get that. That's not very expensive, so don't worry about it. And you need to photograph it at the Farid Rueda Bear mural in Playa Azul. Now Playa Azul is here on the right side, and there are two murals here that we know of. One is the one near the Goliath that we had earlier in the season, and one is basically here where the circuit is. And I'm quickly going to show you, like that's the mural, but I'm quickly going to show you where exactly it is. There is also the XP board if you have that. So when you come down that main road, you can see there's the Playa Azul circuit. And you have this road going down to the right. It's right before that dirt road. And when you go around that house, and the mural is right there, and then we take the picture. And that completes the photo challenge, and we will see each other with a collectible one. So here we are with the collectibles, and I'm going to show you a very... I'd say some people find that a little bit controversial, but I'm showing you a very quick way of doing that, and that makes it a little bit easier as well. We need to find and smash 15 T-Rexes hidden around Mexico. Now they're not really hidden, they're more like all over the map, but there's not that many of them, so finding 15 of them can take a while. So what you can do is, from a mural a little bit off to this off-road path here, there is a soccer field over here. I believe it's a soccer field. Yes, it is. There's also one that I know of on the airstrip here. I believe there are a few around the festival and, you know, the regular spots, but they're all over the map. But you have 4 of them right here on that soccer field, and what you can do is when you go to to online, go to Horizon Solo. Right now I already am, that's why it says Horizon Live. And when you go to Horizon Solo and you have rewind on in the settings, which you normally have, unless you turn it off, then you can smash 1, 2, 3, and then you can rewind. Now I'm not sure how many of them actually counted, and why is that only for Horizon Solo? Because you can't smash things twice in Horizon Live. In Horizon Live it processes the destroyed stuff differently. It basically destroys it on the server, and I think it only counts when you get that sound notification. So we only had 2, I think, in the first run, so we need to wait a moment. Right now we have 6, yes. We got the 4 here and we only got 2 on the first run. And then you just rewind and go back. Now this is a bit annoying, but it's probably the easiest way of doing it. Now if you are in Horizon Live, actually I'm not sure if you can do that. But in Solo you can certainly do that. You can jump to one of your homes and then go back here and they actually respawn. That's number 7. So, and you do that until you have 15, or you drive around the map and see where you can find them. That was unfortunate. You can even do that with 1, technically, if you don't want to rewind so much. You can just do it with 1 and rewind, go into it, rewind, go into it. I'll quickly show you what I mean with that one we have over here. And again, this might be a little bit controversial. I don't know what the verdict on this is, but if you make silly challenges like this, you need to smash rare stuff. This is probably even faster, yeah. Then you shouldn't wonder that people use somewhat interesting techniques to unlock the stuff. and where we completed. But yeah, they are all over the map if you truly want to put yourself through the pain of searching for 15 of them, and it will take a while, I'll tell you. But yeah, that's the way you probably do it quickest and easiest, which is what this is all about. So yeah, we'll see each other with weekly Forzathon as the collectible challenge is now completed. And for a weekly Forzathon we have Own and Drive the smallest production car ever made, the 1962 PLP 50. Now that was a reward car in the, I think, the Christmas season of second series, I think. Series 6. Where can I see this? Whatever. I think it was Series 6 that we got that. And it is now available here in the Forzathon shop for 500 Forzathon points. So that's a thing as well. And yeah, when you go to your cars, once you have it. And where's the peel? There it is. And when you need a P50, it's that one. Allegedly legendary. Or there is some truth to that, certainly. And that should complete chapter number 1. Yes! And we'll see each other with chapter 2. Now for chapter 2, smash 10 pinatas in your PLP 50, and I quickly want to take a moment. Tip, you can find these in Event Lab. Can you please stop forcing us into this user-created nonsense? That is absolutely horrible. Thank you. Also, you can find that in the, I think, the Chaos and the Wreckage arcades. I believe you can, and I mean in the Wreckage it's very common, and in the Chaos it just happens every now and then. But yeah, in the Wreckage ones you should be able to smash pinatas, but that's, you know, that would take a little while longer, so that's a bit annoying. So yeah, in Event Lab, well, let's just go to a race. I chose a sprint here at the festival. And you can create a route and make a custom race. That'll work. So there you create a blueprint and you just place 10 pinatas, and when you smash them, that works. Or you can just browse them. And normally when you go to trending today, yeah, there, peel pinata. So we have a P50. As you can see, it's already the top of trending today, and I believe on many other racetracks you probably get the same result. And if not, then you can just go here. I'll actually show you the share code in a moment. I mean, now we joined it already, which is a bit unfortunate, but can we even smash them with this thing? Yeah, now we barely. There's 10 of them, right? I wonder if it counts, or if it only counts with pop skills. That would be terrible, because then you need to wait between each one, which would be kind of annoying. Yeah, that's like this blueprint, I don't really care. Obviously when you go to trending today you will find it anyway, but I will quickly show you the share code. And we will also find out if that counts already or not, since we need to drive here anyway. God, this thing is so pathetically slow. So did it count? We will actually check that. 6 of 10, so it didn't. I mean, it counted some of them. And I think it counted more than the pop skills. But we didn't get 10. I mean, we need to do it anyway. There we go. Trending today. View share code? Yeah, there it is. 205879756 is the share code if you want that. And via search you can enter that down here when you find it. So Let's do that again, and then that will finish chapter 2. I mean, in this instance it's not so bad, because they don't force you into these horrible races, but come on, just stop with that user-created nonsense. It's your job to create a game, not the job of the community, alright? You create good races. The community normally doesn't. That should count, right? And if not, I'll just do it again myself, but you don't need to watch it for a third time, but I wouldn't worry if confirmation doesn't show up right there on the screen, because what I have experienced is that it only shows up once you exit the race, but it shows that you completed a chapter, so there is that. Let's see if that's the case here. Yeah, there you can see when you got a completion message. So we'll see each other with chapter 3. And for chapter 3, what we need to do is upgrade your one-door, freewheel 1962 PP50. They really make a big effort in describing these cars to A class, so that's 701 to 800 rating, and reach speeds of 110 miles an hour. That's a lot for a car like this, but what you go is you go to your home, then you go to upgrades and tuning, and you can probably even do it via auto upgrade, but what you can do is find tuning setups, and it will suggest you a lot of A class already, and as you can see it doesn't really go even to 800 rating. The most we can find here is 758 that we find here, and this, as you can see in the top right, can I use my mouse here? Hey, I can! We go to 140, so up here you can see if you can reach 110, and we can reach much more than that, so let's actually use this one, and I will actually show you the share code on the screen here, 125762904. And well, when you download and install, and obviously you have to pay for it, that'll take a moment. That's 74,000 credits, but well, whatever, right? And there we go. And we leave our home here, and the easiest way to reach 110 is obviously on the highway, so you can fast travel there, or you just try to wing it, because you obviously have quite a lot of acceleration. And there we go. We reached it, and that's that. And we'll see each other with chapter 4. And chapter 4 luckily isn't very difficult at all. Take a photo of your unique PLP50. Only 50 were sold at £199 each. You can refuel once these days for that price. Yes, once. That's exactly what I said. Alright, that should complete chapter 4. And there we go, and we will see each other with a stunts win next, and I think it's only one, I think a speed trip this time, so not much to come. And yeah, for the stunts we unfortunately only have one. We have a speed trap, Clover Leaf. It's one down here, and we need to reach 175 miles an hour in a B-class vintage racer. Now, vintage racers are relatively rare and pretty darn expensive, so you better have one already. You go to change car and you filter by the car type. You go pretty far down here, and when you end up with vintage racers, and as you can see already at the prices, I mean, that one is the least expensive at 1.3 million. And so they are very expensive. You better own one via wheel spins or as some sort of reward. And well, when you need to tune it to a rating between 601 and 700, obviously the best way to do it is with a 700 tune. And well, Let's just jump right into it. We start on this side when we have a very long straight, and then we need to reach 175, and we'll see if we can do that. The challenge here is going to be avoiding the traffic. That is certainly going to be the challenge. Because you have a very long run up, so I think reaching the speed is not the big issue. Oh, it will still take a while. But I think we should be able to do it. Yeah, we're on 180, 184, there we go. And we even had that small bump into the car, so if we didn't have that, we would maybe have 1-2 more miles. But having a decent B700 tune, and there are tons of them around right now because obviously the challenge is going on, so just go to the popular tunes and you'll be set, is probably a requirement, or else you might fail to reach the speed in time. And yeah, that ends this week's challenges, well, at least once we show in this video, and we'll probably do the seasonal championship later, but that's for another video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.